Hey guys, it's Enigma Hood. So, today I want to talk about murder. Is murder wrong? Uh, the reason why I bring this up is because a lot of religious people, when they try to argue for their case, like how there's objective morals or how God gave us moral codes and all this other nonsense, and then I ask them for evidence of objective morality, they usually ask me the question, they do this stupid thing where they answer a question with a question because they think they're so fucking clever, but they're really demonstrating their own stupidity. They ask me, do you think murder is wrong? Well, it depends on the situation. First of all, you have to understand that murder is a legal term. Outside of law, the word murder doesn't really make any sense. There's a such thing as killing outside of law, but in terms of murder, murder is in fact a legal term. And depending on where you live, it can be defined differently or divided up into different categories. For example, in this country, I think in this state, there is first-degree murder, second-degree murder, and then there's manslaughter. First-degree murder is when you kill somebody with premeditation. Second-degree murder is when you intend to kill someone, but there is no premeditation. Manslaughter is when you kill someone, but it was unintended, just due to whatever, your stupidity, negligence, whatever, you are responsible for somebody's death, but you didn't mean to do it. So these are all legal terms. Now, even in the case of first-degree murder, I think that sometimes it can be justified. For example, at one time in this country, there was slavery, and that was legal. Slavery was legal in this country. And therefore, if a slave killed his master, that would be murder. And he could have done it with premeditation and all that, and would have been murder. However, I think he's entirely justified in killing his master. I believe that if anyone enslaves you, you are justified in using violent force to attain your freedom. So, no matter what, if anybody enslaves you, I think you are justified in killing your master to attain your freedom. Even though it is, in fact, murder. It's against the law at the time. That's just one example. The other example, I guess, would be like, if you ever watched that movie, A Time to Kill, where, a black man has a black daughter, and this daughter was brutally raped and tortured by these two white hicks, these two white racist motherfuckers, and the father, played by Samuel L. Jackson, murders both of them. And honestly, I think he's entirely justified in doing that. I don't think that's wrong. I can completely empathize with his situation, and he killed those two scumbags. Good riddance to bad rubbish. So, yeah, actually, sometimes I think murder is not wrong. I think it's entirely justified. But most of the time, yeah, obviously, we usually think murder is wrong. But to just generalize like that is oversimplifying it. And of course, it's an equivocation fallacy. Murder is not an objective thing. Murder is a legal term. So if you want to say, is killing wrong? Again, it's the same exact problem. Sometimes yes, sometimes it's justified, sometimes no. Most of the time, the answer is no, especially if we're living in civilized society and everything's honky-dory and you just decide to kill some people because you don't like them. Yes, obviously that is wrong. But the fact of the matter is that I have seen absolutely no evidence that morals are objective. That I believe that morals are subjective. And it depends on the way you were brought up, the society that you were living in, your knowledge of the laws, your interaction with other people. You begin to formulate morals that are influenced by those factors. Anyway, if you think morals are objective, post it in the comments section and give me your argument, because I do not believe that one bit. This is Enigma Hood signing off.